how you really have 20 to 40 leads in your CRM when it shows 100 and it's not what you think. Can we start with that?
Absolutely. So let's talk a minute between the things that we've all experienced in the shifting of the past 5, 10, 20 years. How many spam calls do you think happen in a given month? Anybody want to take a guess?
I don't know.
It's like 4 billion.
Randy, you overshot it by a few.
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
4 billion is not a bad number.
It's 4 billion, right?
Huge.
Okay, there's 8 billion people on the planet, and 330 million of them live in the US, and the US is like number one for spam calls. So my point being, answer rates are dropping. All right, answer rates are dropping nationwide. Like when I fired up campaigns, and like the first search campaign I made, I think was in 2007, I would have a 50% answer rate. I don't know anybody now that is claiming they have a 50 or 70% first call answer rate. Right now, nowadays, you're hearing 8, 10, 12, maybe 15. Some agents are even reporting 20 to 30, but that's pretty rare, right?
That is pretty rare, I agree.
So if you tell an agent, hey, you got 100 CRM leads, usually they're pretty quick to point out, well, some people filled in fake info. Some people didn't have real email. Some people appear to have a real email, but a hard line I can't text. I've had to have lengthy dialogue with some of the clients, especially millennials, and no offense to them, I was born in 82, so I barely like squeak by as still a millennial, I think. But some of the guys that I'm talking to that are running like the ISA departments, they don't know what a hard line is. So they'll tell me, hey, these leads suck, like I can't text them, I'm getting reject messages. They don't even know that a lot of these leads, like in my lead flow, 18 to 28% is hard lines. Right? So most agents think if they have 100 leads and I say, yeah, you really have 20 to 30, they think it's contact validity. Got it. That's probably what you guys are thinking too, right?
Well, yeah, of course. That's what we normally,
right?
As agents, that's what we normally think, right?
That's what we normally think. But let me ask you it this way. So Tristan, you have a team, right?
Yep.
And you probably have a listing specialist?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And if he was going to go on an appointment, what percentage of the time would he probably double check and make sure that he's going to present in between the husband and the wife? Like he's going to pitch both of them.
How many times would he double check that?
Yeah.
He probably would only check one time.
Okay. My point being, almost everybody going on a listing appointment is mentally 100% aware, pitch both of them.
Yeah, always.
Always, right? Like, I don't care if you just study marketing from Buffini to Ferry to anybody else, right? That is like mission critical.
Yeah.
So now ask yourself this question. So, and maybe you can ballpark me on this on your numbers. I know my own numbers were about 8%. What percentage of people did you sell houses to that had no significant other? So meaning solo people. No significant other, no husband, wife, girlfriend.
Dude, I'd have to say around 15%.
Okay, so I was at 8, so you're a little higher. Randy, you want to take a stab at it?
I'm in LA too, so it's a little different.
Yeah. 11%.
11%. Okay, I see James say less than 5%. All right.
He's probably right.
So now how many CRM leads do you think you actually have?
CRM leads.
All right, so what I'm saying is, you know to go to listing appointment with buyer and seller, right? You're like, okay, I'm going to go pitch Gary and Samantha.
Yeah.
Your CRM is what? It's one-sided.
It's
like the husband and the wife don't share the text. They don't share the email. So if you want to increase your close rates, like if you want to rocket to freaking double whatever your close rate is right now, start pitching both of them.
Dude, that's something that's not talked about.
It is not talked about at all. And it's like this, you can drive a dump truck through the opportunity gap of what's happening. And it is just ridiculous because you'll have agents say, well, it was all going fine. I had rapport, dialogue, I knew what they're looking, and then they ghosted me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you missed a significant other.